Imagine a mountain so sacred, so mysterious, so powerful, that it has been worshipped by millions of people for thousands of years. A mountain that holds the secrets of the universe and the key to enlightenment. A mountain that no one has ever climbed, and no one ever will. This is Mount Kailash, the holy abode of Lord Shiva, and the most amazing place on earth. Mount Kailash is not just a mountain, it is a divine manifestation of the supreme reality, the source of all creation, the center of the world. It is located in the remote region of Tibet, where the sky meets the earth, and where heaven and hell are separated by a thin line. It is surrounded by two sacred lakes, Mansarovar and Rishabhanatha, which represent purity and darkness respectively. It is also the origin of four mighty rivers, the Indus, the Sutlej, the Brahmaputra, and the Karnali, which nourish and sustain life in Asia. But what makes Mount Kailash so special is its shape. It looks like a perfect pyramid with a round top, rising majestically from the barren landscape. Some scientists have even suggested that it is a man-made structure, built by an advanced civilization that knew how to manipulate energy and time. They have also discovered that it is surrounded by more than 100 other smaller pyramids, forming a complex that is larger than any known pyramid today. But who built these pyramids? And why? What secrets do they hide? And what mysteries do they reveal? These are the questions that have fascinated and intrigued countless seekers of truth and wisdom throughout history. And these are the questions that we will try to answer in this video. But before we do that, we need to understand why Mount Kailash is so important for Hinduism, and why it is considered the ultimate destination for any Hindu pilgrim. Hindus believe that Mount Kailash is the home of Lord Shiva, the destroyer and transformer of the universe. He is one of the three main gods of Hinduism, along with Brahma, the creator, and Vishnu, the preserver. He is also the god of yoga, meditation, arts, and music. He is depicted as a blue-skinned ascetic with a third eye on his forehead, a crescent moon on his head, a snake around his neck, and a trident in his hand. He is accompanied by his consort Parvati, his son Ganesha, and his vehicle Nandi. Shiva is said to reside on Mount Kailash with his family, in a state of eternal bliss and meditation. He is also said to perform his cosmic dance on Mount Kailash, which creates and destroys worlds with every movement. He is also said to grant boons and blessings to those who worship him sincerely and faithfully. One of the ways to worship Shiva is to circumambulate Mount Kailash, which means walking around it in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction. This practice is called parikrama, or kora in Sanskrit and Tibetan respectively. It is believed that doing so will erase one's sins, grant one's wishes, and bring one closer to Shiva. The circuit around Mount Kailash is about 52 kilometers long and takes 1 to 3 days to complete. Along the way, pilgrims encounter various sacred sites, such as lakes, caves, temples, and monasteries. They also face various challenges, such as harsh weather conditions, high-altitude sickness, physical exhaustion, and mental fatigue. But despite these difficulties, pilgrims endure them with devotion and determination. They believe that every step they take around Mount Kailash brings them closer to Shiva. They believe that every breath they take around Mount Kailash fills them with Shiva's grace. They believe that every sight they see around Mount Kailash awakens them to Shiva's glory. But while many have circled around Mount Kailash, no one has ever reached its summit. The reason is not only because of its steep and treacherous slopes, but also because of its religious and cultural significance. Climbing Mount Kailash is considered a taboo and a sacrilege by the locals and the pilgrims alike. They believe that doing so would offend Shiva and disturb the balance of nature. There have been several attempts to climb the mountain in the past, but none of them succeeded. Some of them even resulted in mysterious deaths or disappearances. For example, in 1926, a British explorer named Hugh Rutledge tried to climb Mount Kailash, but was stopped by a group of Tibetan monks who warned him not to proceed. He later wrote in his diary, "I had been warned that if I approached nearer than 10 miles from the mountain, I should die. I was also told that a party of 3 Swedes had been there in 1922 and had been killed. I could not believe either of these stories, but I thought it would be more friendly to avoid discussion and make a detour." In 1936, a Russian doctor named Ernst Muldashev claimed to have reached the base of Mount Kailash, but was unable to climb further due to a strange force that prevented him from moving. He later wrote in his book, "I felt as if a huge magnet was pulling me back. It was impossible to go any further. I felt a sharp pain in my chest and a ringing in my ears. I realized that I had to retreat, or I would die. These are just some of the examples of the failed attempts to climb Mount Kailash. There are many other stories and legends that surround this mysterious mountain. Some say that it is the Axis Mundi, the cosmic axis and world axis that connects heaven and earth. Some say that it is the location of Shambhala, the hidden kingdom of peace and wisdom. Some say that it has a secret entrance to a subterranean world where ancient beings dwell. And some say that it has supernatural energy that can alter time and space. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. Mount Kailash is a place of wonder and awe, a place where nature and spirituality converge, a place where miracles happen. It is a place that challenges our perception of reality and invites us to explore the mysteries of existence. It is a place that deserves our respect and admiration. Thank you for watching this video on Mount Kailash. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. And don't forget to comment below what you think about this sacred mountain and its secrets.